Hello. 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 Good afternoon, chat. How are we today? Welcome. We're going to have a nice coffee talk time today. Nice, cozy coffee talk time. Now, it's cold in my house, even though I've had the heating on. I've not been too well, have I? So, it's a little bit cold in general, right? So I've got a little bit cozy today. All right, I'm not doing repairs in this. Just to confirm, I'm not doing repairs in this. But I am slightly old man, you know. So my bones are brittle. I'm cold. I got my coffee in my JDT mug. All right. So I got my dressing gown on. We're just gonna chill for a little bit with a coffee, and then we'll get cracking. All right. How are we today, peeps? Welcome. Graham, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 18 months. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. Russ! Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Charlie. I don't think it would be Charlie's birthday. I don't know. Have I had Charlie the whole time? No, I don't think I have. I'm not even too sure. But thank you very much, Russ, for the 7 months. I appreciate that, my guy. Legend. Claw Slug coming in as well. Another legend in the game. Tier 1, 23 months in a row. 24 months total. Thank you very much, Claw. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. How are you today? I think there was one in the chat as well. Stefan, you came through with a 25-monther, but it didn't show up on the alerts. So I appreciate you, and thank you for that. 25 months. Insane. We've got a hype train going on Twitch as well. Welcome, guys. How are we today? Welcome. Tristan, CPR, Darkness, Mats. Welcome, Jess. Miro, Serb, Thunder, TFN, Craig, Great Dane, welcome. Retro, hello, my guy, how are you? Over on the Utus, we got Flannel, Patrick, Kevin, Alias, Hummy, JB, Moving, welcome. Mr. Fixers, Johnsons, Gaza, aka Gary Stockton, welcome, mate. Save our stuff with a 34 months. Crazy.
Joey, congrats.
Thank you. Yes, the channel's birthday today, chat. Today. I made the channel today. Tomorrow was my first video. But we are officially 6 years old now. 6 years old. I want to start learning to repair DC sockets. I'm an IT engineer with a company who's send those issues to board level repairs. Oh, nice. Okay, fine. Mark, welcome. How are you? Red Sun, welcome.
Good
morning. Ryan, coming in with a 200 bits. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very, very kind. Pushing along that hype train. Thank you. Zizzy Rowe coming in as well. Hello, mate. How are you? Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like, it's crazy, man. Six years.
To the best channel, in my opinion, with the
wow.
best community.
Wow. Retro, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 500 bits. Thank you. Very kind. Very, very kind, sir. Thank you. You've been a big supporter for a long time, so thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to JDT. Happy birthday, JDT. The Fortnite, I watch all your videos on my break in an attempt to learn. Lovely jubbly. Hey, Joey, happy birthday to the channel. I've started to learn how to fix and repair phones and sell them for a profit very similar to you. Have you on the side while I do it. Thanks for the entertainment. You're more than welcome. Thank you for joining. Zern, good afternoon, my friend. How are you? 6 years of this? I know, yeah. Not the streams. I guess streams aren't really the 6 years old. Pete, welcome. How are you? Bridgie, you're on a 30 stream streak. Lord, the glove above. As well, level 2 hype train chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. And D&D Court, welcome, my friend. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I started to get a little bit cozy today. You know, a little bit cozy. But I'll take this off when I start soldering and do my repair. Go hang it back up. This is my dressing gown of choice, chat. This is the gown. This is the gown. We chill in the gown. Do you know what? Make wearing dressing gowns more of a thing. I don't know if people do or don't. You can't do it in the winter, right? But I think make dressing gowns more of a thing. They're so cozy, man. Just a big robe, you know? Make robes more of a thing. Gowns are the best, man. Gowns are the best. You know? Definitely not in the summer. Warm and confidence and win. I agree. Yep. Bless your cotton socks for the great content you provide. Happy birthday. My cotton socks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I had so many moments of like realization today, man. I was looking back at like loads of old photos, like taking a trip down memory lane about things, you know. So today's been an emotional one. You know, today's been an emotional one. 6 years of life to JDT. Literally, as soon as I started that channel, guys, as soon as I started the channel JDT, it was weekly uploads. I can count on one hand how many weekly uploads I've missed in 6 years. I can count on one hand. I think it's 2. I think it's 2 weekly uploads. I'm pretty sure. 2 weekly uploads in 6 years. How many weeks is that, chat? How many weeks? Hello, Reaper. How are you, my friend? Thank you very much for the tier 1 for 19 months. Thank you. How many weeks? How many weeks in 6 years? 313. And I think I've missed 2.
Training for the bunny suit? Rabbit. of February, I celebrate 13 years of my repair service after I was made redundant in 2012.
Let's go. I love that. Retro, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Whoa, wait, what's going on? What's going on? Whoa, we got so many things.
JDT.
Hold on. Reaper, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 19 months. Legend. Teston coming in with a prime for 9 months. I'm not going to read that up. Retro with the 200 bits. Thank you. Darb.
Afternoon, Joey.
My guy, thank you very much for the prime for 10 months. Then we got Trip as well coming in with a prime as well. Wow. For 4 months. Thank you, Trip. Hype Train level 3. Thank you, guys. You've pushed it to level 3. Thank you. Thank you. Funky, thank you. Thank you. Have I just woken up? No, I've been up since early today. But I just came on. I thought I'd come in on a dressing gown. Just have a coffee in a bit of a more chilled thing, you know? Yeah. 624 uploads. I don't think so. I don't think it's that many. It's 515. It's 515. 2 a week. No. Weekly. I done weekly for a long time. So I was only doing one video a week. I was only doing 1 video a week. So there's 313 weeks in 6 years. So out of 313 weeks, like I said, it's been at least, I've done at least 1 a week, but I've done 2 occasions where I've missed those 1 a weeks, man. I've had 2 occasions where I've missed 1 a week. 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I'd have to go back and work it out, but it would take me a while to work it out. But I think it is around about that. Which is insane. Insane. And that excludes all the streams and stuff as well. Of course, I have to think about that. It excludes all the these are just weekly uploads, and then you got the streams and everything else. Yeah, Gaska, welcome. How are you? Happy birthday, JDT. Thank you, Uranio. Thank you, Akuna. I appreciate that. Thank you. I worked at G. What's G? Still loads. It's the channel. Yeah, it's the channel's birthday. Yeah, the channel's birthday. 6 years. 6 years. I should put that in the title just in case people think it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. Hello. Yo. Yoran, thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months. But legendary. Thank you. Again, very kind. I appreciate that. Too many characters. Lord Glove. There we go. Updated. Yeah, man. Nuts. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. Off topic, but I smell my pot roast beef. Oh, that smells amazing. Sounds amazing. Doesn't smell amazing. I feel like I can smell it through how you're describing. Thank you guys very much for the level 3 hype chain. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, Hot Cows. How are you, my friend? I was working at Geek Swap back when you started up. Checked out some of your early stuff, but ended up out of the repair scene. I'm back to repair and watching your channel. We're so back. Nice. I like that. Oh, do you know what? I wonder if... I wonder if Queg has started his job yet. Can't remember when he said that he... Yeah, I don't know when Queg said he was going to start. 6 years. The channel's going to school soon. Thanks for the videos. Yeah. The funny thing is, the channel's been teaching me. Good afternoon, Joey and chat. Happy birthday, JDT channel. The best YouTube channel going. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. Definitely not the best one going, but I appreciate it. Thank you. There's a lot of love in the channel. Yeah. One in the chat, if you saw Profit or Loft. To Ryan with 200 bits. Thank you very much to Ryan. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, did you guys see that? I know it wasn't the best first episode because of how things were, but I hopefully you like the idea of it. Hopefully you like the idea of it, of just like cleaning out the loft and getting those things. It just kind of it allows me to sort everything out that needs to be sorted out in the loft, as well as hopefully make a little bit of profit. And maybe we do some giveaways and stuff, you know. Maybe we do some giveaways and give out some devices that I've got up in the loft that I feel like I'll be able to fix. You know. Gibbs, welcome. Chat, this guy has sent me, I think, 3 messages now of the same clip, about a week apart. Yeah. He checks in on me. Instead of saying, Joey, how are you? He says, here's that clip that I posted of you falling off a zip wire. Obi-Wan. I just thought, do you know what? It's very cold. It's very cold. I thought, I fancy a little bit of a coffee, a quick chat with chat, and then I'll crack on with everything. But interesting one today, actually. We're looking at the guys. Do you remember we're looking at the Nintendo Switch that I transplanted the APU? So I took an APU from a board and I put it onto this Nintendo Switch, and I also done it the same with the RAM, and it's looking really clean. You know, look, you wouldn't tell that it's really had the transplant. It's cool.
Made me chuckle that you grabbed stuff that you thought were worse to fix than they were. But
honestly,
hey, that's a win-win.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's a true representation of what happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you very much for the 300 bits, Retro. I appreciate that. Any tips for a smoke damaged PS3 and PS4? They work, but cannot sell them due to smell. I mean, you could clean them. You could clean them out, Easty, but you could also list them and say that they've got a smell. You can do that. And then it's onus on the buyer, whoever buys them. You know, just make sure you put in the title something like, Please read description or something. Happy birthday, JDT. Thank you very much, Christian. Wait. Christian, I wanted to remember what your username was, and the reason, I know it sounds really weird. The reason why is because I need to credit your username on the new series. So I'm actually going to pin that in the comment for series 1 because it's credit to you, because you came in with the naming convention of Profit or Loft. There we go. I'll just put that in the comments so I don't forget, you know. These are the things that I like to look back on and go, oh yeah, that person gave me the name for that series. I've pinned it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Retro, you got a 10k bits badge. Lovely jubbly. What does that look like? Lord, that glove. You might be able to select it in the chat bit. JDT has 171k subs and 515 videos. Not too bad for 5 years. 6 years. I don't know. I don't want to get into that sort of conversation where I'm like, what does success look like? Because that is man, honestly, that is such a long, winding road of things. The conversation just goes off. I'm happy with it. I'll leave it at that. I'm happy with it. Took me a while, but I finally got into Arc Raiders. For me, it was a steep learning curve, but I finally had a few missions yesterday where I managed to get back. Nice, Force. Love that. Good job. Good job. It's a fun game. It's one of those ones that it is a big learning curve. And then I watch people like Tfue now, and I'm like, I mean, the skill gap is just crazy. He's putting up walls every time he goes through a door. I'm like, yeah, my brain just can't brain that. You know what I mean? There's levels to the game, and the game has been elevated. So, yeah, I'm definitely not able to... I'll never get to that level. And, you know, sometimes you have to realize and go, I'm just playing this game for fun. Like, there's people who are out there who are like, you know, insanely good at the game. I'm playing it for fun. So I have to keep it fun. It's definitely been a turbulent 6 years. Yeah, it's been a turbulent 6 years. Like I said, I think 303, what was it, chat? 303 weeks? 6 years in weeks. 303 weeks? 313 weeks. And I missed 2 weekly uploads. 2 weekly uploads, 313 weeks. So technically, 311 weeks is how many weeks I've uploaded for JDT. So you can call me Mr. Consistent, I think. But could be better. That's the moral of the story. Could be better. Ain't no Tronics fix. Do you know what? I'd love to know how many weeks he's gone. I can't remember Steve ever missing a week. I need to ask him. I'm going to ask him right now.
Party face emoji.
Xiaoquid, thank you very much for the 22 months in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I've asked him. I've asked Tronics Fix, because I cannot remember a time, and this guy has had some really serious health stuff that he actually openly shared on his channel. He's all recovered and everything now. But this man, even when he was going through severe chemo, uploaded consistently. Who does that? Like, when people say, Joey, your consistency, you know, your work ethic, blah blah, I just go, what about that? Because that's how you have to, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's the guy I look up to, straight up. Holly, welcome. How are you? Sunday Joey dressing gown, Joey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the dressing gown, Joey. I just said to myself, do you know what? I'm cold. I've put the heating on, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to get up to a certain spec. Do you know what? Let me just wear my dressing gown. I have a coffee. Warm up the what do they call it? Cockles. Warm your cockles up. Is that what they say? I don't know. When did YouTube become your job? January 1st, 2024. Yeah. Depends what you mean by job. Because job would be technically what you earning from it. Because I could be... JDT was technically my part-time job for a long time. Since 2020. 6-year channel celebrated by some high-risk PKing at the GE. Let's go. I'm looking for... I'm going to Insomnia chat. I'm looking forward to seeing this man. 32-year-old bought my first Nintendo Switch last week. Nintendo 3DS, better late than never. Playing Zelda Ocarina of Time. I love it. Nice. I never played Zelda. Yeah, I can imagine, Gary. Yeah, I can imagine. When you finishing Ken, I watched Gibbs. I've had you on quite a bit actually recently. I know it sounds really weird, slightly strange and concerning, but I've had you on in the background a lot recently, and I've really enjoyed the streams. Yeah. What about holidays? Do you record stuff in advance and set them to release while you're away? Yep, exactly that, Marty. Yeah. I've not actually had I've had time away, but I've not had I was speaking to my wife about it this morning. I sent her a random photo of when we went away. Guys, one of my best ever holidays was Turkey. And I sent her a random picture of, like, this would have been 2017, I think 2016. I sent her a random picture of, so 10 years ago, of like the shrubbery and some of the like how it looked. And I was like, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if she gets it. So I just sent her the picture. I said, do you know what that is? It took her a little bit, but she went, yeah, it's when we were on holiday. I was like, yeah. Remember what that was like? Yeah. I think this is like a magnet for cat hair, however. With my little two beasties. Slowly fixing stuff because of you. I bought a microscope with AS-teen, so I can see the PCB better. No more squinting. Oh, with a screen. I see. Yeah, nice. Oh, Gibbs, you finished it. Is it steamy under that robe? Not steamy. Warm. Like if someone wanted a hug right now, it's perfect. This is perfect hug temperature. You know what I mean? Like snuggly. You know what I mean? Polarization filter? No, I don't think so. C Marcher, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you. Not even coming to DreamHack. Yeah, I'm tempted, man. I am tempted. I saw your little ad post. And it did make me think about it. So there we go. DreamHack, if you ever see this, then, if there was payment included for that ad, then it definitely worked because it got my brain ticking about it again. So there we go. I was tempted, man. I was tempted to come to DreamHack. It's just because the kids are so young. It's so difficult, and I feel bad for leaving for long periods of time. So, and because I'm going to Insomnia, which is end of April to May. And that's like a 4-day event. So I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days. But I'll see them on the Thursday. I'll see them on the Sunday. So I won't see them for Friday, Saturday. So I won't see them for the 2 days. I won't see them for the Friday, Saturday. Technically though, if I do 1 day DreamHack, if I do 1 day and just leave early and get back, I'll see them. So maybe I'm just looking for excuses. Maybe that's what it is. Up, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Can you not see the face here, camera? Hey, can you not see the face? Do I not look like a face today? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like to come to DreamHack. Of course I would. I'd be able to claim it as expenses as well. Definitely. I'll be able to do it as business expenses. Convention, meetup, etc. Enjoy your coffee. Thank you. My coffee. A creator pass? Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, Wheezy, congrats. I'm hoping to get started soon. I've been slowly assembling the equipment by season. Nice. I say, yeah, just take your time with it, you know? Take your time with it. What are you fixing today? I'm going to look at this Nintendo Switch and see if I can close the chapter on it, to be honest, whether that's working or not. Congratulations on 6 years. I've recently just stumbled across your channel and I've been binge watching Profit or Loss Season 2 throughout the last 2 weeks. Amazing work and so educational. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Profit or Loft is a great idea. I was looking for a content like this. If you piece all functioning parts up there, there must be tons of working devices. Great way to clean. Keep up the good job. Yeah, there's that as well. Thank you. I see so many comments. Thank you, by the way. Matt's Maker's Piece. Thank you. Makerspace, sorry. Matt's Makerspace. Thank you very much for the 2 months in a row with the Prime. I saw so many comments on my channel, right? Well, of the new video. Like his wife has got him to make this series so that he can clean up there. Look, when I told her about the series, she was excited for it, obviously, but it wasn't. No, I'm going to say it wasn't something that that was forced upon my wife, forced upon by my wife, should I say, is what people seem to think happened. I don't know how. I thought I'd start, but yeah, there was like feels like this season has been heavily influenced by Joey's wife. There's some more as well. His wife has been buying new switches and putting them in the loft slowly, so it makes him think he's lost his mind once he starts going through this stuff. Oh, there was one that was like really weird. What was the one that was really weird? Oh, I had a really weird comment on here. What did it say? Oh no, that was the other day. Somebody said. Where is it? What was one of the? I'm trying to think of a keyword from it. This will make you laugh, chat. I want to say it was profit or loss, and it was about there was a word that they used. Chat, what's a word for like? I'm gonna try and get this out without sounding stupid, but I've already crossed that line of sounding stupid, so I might as well just run with it now. You know what I mean? I'm deep. I'm too deep. What's the word where somebody says, I'm gonna try and explain the situation. I'm trying to remember it. Like you're taking advantage of viewers. For profit or loss, I'm taking advantage of viewers to get things cheap. What would the word be for that? That was basically the comment. I'm trying to think of what the word was. Let me type in viewer. That's it. Ethical. Ethical. It's not exploit. It was ethical. So somebody was questioning my ethics and said, £150, that's rather cheap. Where did you get all of these? If it's a viewer deal, then it's not very ethical. People following along aren't going to get deals like that. I didn't reply. I held all the energy in. I wanted to say something along the lines of, I don't think you could judge somebody's ethics by that. It didn't happen. I got it through eBay, through a seller that I had made, not friends with, but business acquaintances, because I said that I want to buy stock stuff, which I do with like some of the business sellers that I see on eBay. I send them a message just saying, have you got anything? So that's how that one happened. He wasn't even aware of the channel until we told him about it. But I felt like saying, even if that was the case, I'm using what I can. And that's what I would encourage anybody to use. So like, would you say it's ethically unfair if somebody went to a e-waste center and spoke to somebody and said, I will take all of your stuff and try and fix it and make a profit? Or I'll just take it off your hands. They didn't even need to say what they're doing with it. Is that ethically unfair? Do you know what I mean? I'm just using the means that I have, but I didn't. but I just kind of found it a little bit like some people like, I don't know what they're trying to nitpick at. I don't know why they're trying to be unhappy. I'll move on because it's probably making me sound like a horrible person. But I just sometimes there's some comments that I think, I don't know why people go out of their way to say things like that. You know what I mean? Here's what it is. That's YouTube. That's Twitch. That's content creation. End of the day. It's the end of the day. Send you a message on Discord, Joe, about DreamHack. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I'm very badgering him about it. He ignored me. He might listen to you, though. Badgered. He sent me one message. You should come DreamHack. That's it. Badgered. Look too much into it. Entertainment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I don't. I understand what you're saying about people looking too much into it, but I also feel like that is my responsibility. So, like, because I'm painting this picture of, can you repair electronics, you know, for a profit, or do I make a loss? I think there will be people who sometimes take it a little bit too far and do everything I say by like gospel. I feel like there are people out there that definitely look too much into it, I would say. But if you do season 3, do you think you'll focus on more stuff profitable in season 2 or a bunch of experimenting? Chalks, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing a season 3. Chat, I've got to be honest. I'll be doing a lot of reflecting and everything. I've got to be honest. I'll do the mini series of Profit or Loft, and I'll see where it goes from there. I'll see where it goes. Honestly, I keep toing in. What do you call it, chat? Toing and throwing and toing or chewing, whatever it is. I keep doing that a lot. I keep going back and forth. I don't know. I feel like what it is, right? What's weird is I kind of feel creatively lazy if I do it again. I'm not a creative person. I don't think I'm a massively creative person, because I feel like when it's creativity, it's like an art form, right? I don't feel like I'm hugely creative. I saw an opportunity with YouTube and business in that sense to do it and make some money. And with the whole repair game, my ultimate goal was to have a repair shop as a little business. And I've just stumbled here. So I've always created content. I think I said on one of my videos, my earliest video was 2007? Was my earliest video. My earliest stream was 2011 or 12. So I've always had that weird creative itch, but I'm not somebody who's going to buy 70 cameras and get every single camera angle to make it a movie. It's just not me. But I enjoy the process of talking on camera, the post-production. I enjoy my editing. That's why I was thinking recently about like the whole outsourcing thing. As much as I'd love to outsource the short form stuff, I do just enjoy getting in my dressing gown, sipping a coffee, dimming the lights, and doing some editing. I feel like that's my bag. I feel like that's what I like doing, but hey ho. So yeah, I'm not too sure about season 3 to answer your question, Chalks. I know I went completely off on a tangent there. I don't know. I'm kind of focused on the garage at the moment, chat. I'll be honest. I've got someone coming around Tuesday to look at the roof, because you know there's on the wall there's that there was a lot of not a lot, but like damp. So when I had my Sparky cousin around and I've spoken to a few people, they all just seem to think that the brick is like absorbing that moisture and that's where it's coming from. But when I had another friend round whose dad's a builder, he was like, immediately looked up at the ceiling, could see that there was a little bit of damp there, and went, it's the roof. Like water's going down where the roof is obviously at a tilt. Water's going down there and it's dripping down the wall. And he thinks that there might be potentially like a leak in the roof. So he was like, get your roof checked first. He gave me solutions. He said, oh, you don't need to. Like, you could probably just, because it wasn't loads of damp on the roof, it was just a little bit. He was like, we could just insulate right up to it. You know, and that should be suffice with some plywood. He said that would trap it and it wouldn't come in.
Reveal under your dressing gown, winking face.
Techno, thank you very much for the 25. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, my friend. £25 straight to the PayPals. Thank you, very kind. So yeah, I'm getting the roof checked on Tuesday, and that's completely new to me, man, because this room, This room here, chat, what you guys have seen is where I've always done JDT. So this is going to be a sad day. Hopefully a good one, but a sad day. Because this is a bedroom. This is going to be my son's bedroom. How weird's that? But I've got to move out. I've got to move the box. I've got to move the fiber box. I've got to do everything. There's going to be so much to do. So I also need to be careful because if I jump into a season 3 now while I'm looking at doing the garage and doing all of those things, my head might explode. So I think I'll carry on doing my videos, you know, put in as much effort as I possibly can creatively into them. I like to think I am Mr. Consistent, so I would like to just carry on cranking them out, have some sort of revenue being generated. It's not going to be top end revenue for me. It's going to be, you know, just like a plodding along, which I think sometimes you need to do. And I need to get in. I think I need to get into the garage, and then I can start really looking at other things. Might be a season 3, might just be because I'll have so much more space, be able to talk and walk. You know, it'll just be different. I think. You never know, chat. When things go a little bit crazy in stream, I might not be walking off camera. I might just be doing laps, and you might be able to see it because the camera it'll be a big room. You know, I ain't gonna leave the garage. I'm not gonna leave the garage. I'm not gonna walk outside it when I'm in the garage. You know what I mean? I was thinking about having like a my pizza oven corner. I was thinking about having that chat in the garage. Imagine that, pizza oven corner. Little flue for the a little flue for the pizza oven, and just have it stationed there so I can just whip up some pizzas on stream. Imagine. Possibilities are endless. No, you did. Yeah, Gibbs. I'm only pulling your chain. No, you did. Yeah, Gibbs. He sent me the stuff about the DreamHack stuff. Kulu, thank you. Moistness. Dressing gown merch. Oh, JDT dressing gown could be interesting. I can see how it might get a bit repetitive. The more experience you get, it'll just start. Yeah, I think what people enjoy is me struggling. I think it's, you know, it's very, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that because at the end of the day, if that gives people a little bit of joy and entertainment, I'll take that at my expense happily. Does it that sort of stuff doesn't play on me or my mental health? I'm okay with that. It's making people laugh at the end of the day. So when it comes to my own suffering and my own mistakes on camera for the sake of repairs, I'm okay with that. No problem at all. So I think people enjoy watching that aspect of me. And what I'd like to do is potentially look at, you know, the other stuff that phones, tablets, laptops. Laptops I'd like to get deep into because of the fact that there's loads of them. There's loads of phones, loads of tablets, of course, but when it comes to laptops, you got in terms of actual repairability, I feel like laptops would be a good bag. Good bag, could be wrong. Will you be gaming in there too? I think so, yeah. I think so. I could do a piece right now. I made some recently. Oh, so you're moving the shop? Yeah, not the shop. Just, I guess, you technically call it a workshop, right? Yeah. Maybe just take us with you while changing the setup, maybe. Yeah, I will do. Thank you, leave me alone. I will definitely be doing some stuff like that. Some vlogs. And I'll get you guys updated on the garage and where we're at and stuff. I think when I have the roof inspection Tuesday, I'll do my first proper, like, introduction. What the situation is while I'm doing it. And I'll go from there. I probably won't be filming the works because it seems pretty awkward, you know. So I'll probably just do roundups after people have finished and let them just do their thing. Unless they're happy, unless they ask or they're happy to do it, then lovely. Joe does tech, Joe does gaming, Joe does pizza. Facts. Well, the aim, G-Man, is that I have everything in the garage. If you want to get into laptop, please get into business type laptops. Think back, pads, EliteBooks, schematics, and YD. I saw my guys, Salem Techsperts, Andy. I saw. Wait, his name is Andy, right? Isn't it Andy? But yeah, I saw Salem Techsperts doing his things with the laptops, and I saw that he had a real good video. Yeah, he had a real good video, man. Really like how Andy and stuff comes across on camera. I don't know him personally. I don't think I maybe spoke to him once via a comment and that was it. But yeah, he seems like a cool dude, and it seems like his intentions are right. You know, for what he does, for his business and what he wants to get the laptops out there and whatnot at like affordable prices, not cheap so that he's losing money, but affordable prices. So it's cool, man. If I were you, I'd install a big table in the garage, half disassembly, half soldering. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Monster Pro. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking about a proper, like, few workbenches or something, you know? I'm thinking about, like, a proper few workbenches. But we'll see. Yeah, Harvey and I, welcome. How are you? Happy channel birthday. Thank you, Izzy. How are you today? Are you okay? The only thing left is power supplies. Oh, forgot's here. No. Let's not talk about them. Let's not talk about them. Let's now talk about them. But I saw how the community reached out and gave him a bunch of RAM and SSDs and stuff. Tell a lie, I don't know. I can't remember if in the video he said that it was given or whether it was if it was purchased. But yeah, community's A1. Big batch of pizza go Friday. I was a little bit upset with it, if I'm honest with you, garbage. I was a little bit upset with it. I kind of I overproofed it and it sunk when I put it in the fridge and it went really, really flat. So I had to reball it. But when I reballed it, it just wasn't the same. The pizza was nice. I've eaten it. The pizza was good. The final outcome was actually okay. But yeah, man. First couple were really watery, but then I don't know why the first couple were really watery and then the ones after weren't. I don't know. We were changing our YouTube setup, not just Gerald Undone, but he's done Studios Undone, which looks. Wait. He's done a Studios Undone, which look good for YouTuber setup. Studios Undone. What is it? Studios Undone. Is that a YouTube channel? Is it? Oh, Gerald Undone, Studios Undone. Oh, it's a playlist, is it? Oh, he's got a playlist. Was he in just like tech stuff? Oh, it's a playlist. Oh, nice, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that because I need some appeal. I feel like I've seen this guy somewhere. Where have I seen this guy, chat? Just camera in the corner of the time lapse. If Joe gets bit by a startup, well, you know, spider. Hey Connor, how are you? Whoa! Chat, Connor Bounds. That's the name I remember from the RuneScape days, man. Following since April 2015. 11 years, Connor. My guy, how are you? You had a good RuneScape account, I'm sure, Connor, as well. I don't garbage, no. I don't. Ready to plunge into an ultrasound hot. Dell Business computers, old ones are cheap, the DDR4 is stripped out too, yeah. Hate the future of laptops, i.e. BGA RAM, CPU, GPU was much better when there was a feature, yeah. Trackball, welcome, how are you? Oh, wait a minute, is he LTT, chat? Oh, he's LTT, no? That's where I recognise him from. Gerald Undone. Wait a minute. Studios Undone. Husband and wife studio. But this is US as well, isn't it? Must be.
But we don't use it for the time. We use it because we do a lot of...
Man, I'd love to have someone know what I wanted with a YouTube studio. Oh, I'd love that. My little girl is going to have a shiner. Bless her, man. She fell over and hit her head on like the corner of the staircase that we've got. That's why I don't know if you would have heard it, but that's why I dipped. But she's okay. She's okay. She is just going to have a shiner on the top, not her eye, just up here. It's like up here. So ice pack, they were literally just heading out as well. Bless her, man. She's okay. She's fine. She's fine. But it's not. I think it's one of those things. It's like the shock has more so upset her rather than the actual pain. But it does look painful as well. Does look painful as well. Motherboard socket replacements. I haven't. No. Oh, okay. Hi-Fi cabin. All right, JFix. Nice. Congratulations on 6 years. Thank you, Daniel. So glad I found your channel and watch all your videos. Thank you. Yeah, another 6 successful years would be nice. Woof. Count myself very lucky. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's okay. Just a little bit shocked. Right, let's have a look at this APU then, shall we? Because I would like to get to the bottom of it and see why it's not working. I remember I had to literally had to bounce last time, edit the video, get that uploaded. Whew. That was crazy. Get it uploaded for today. So sorry, yesterday. Let's plug her in. See what happens. Where is the board? If I recall correctly, we still had the old same thing. 480. Now what I need to do is I need to see. Let me hit record. What I need to do is see if, because that 480 degrees, because that, sorry, head's a little bit scrambled. Because of the 480 milliamps that we had on the draw, I need to see whether it's going to be a blue screen of death. So I actually need to go ahead and plug in the backlight as well as the LCD ribbon cable on this motherboard into the chassis, because I didn't do that before. We don't have, I don't know if you guys remember me saying, we don't have a fuel gauge, we don't have a P13 USB and some other bits as well that are missing. But I just want to see some sort of normal boot. If I go ahead and turn this on and I have a blue screen of death, we actually have to call it there, because I've already transplanted the APU and the RAM. So it must be the actual APU itself is what is at fault, which unfortunately we can't do anything about. And I'll just have to salvage maybe even this board and have another use case for it or something along those lines. So let me just quickly secure the board a little bit. Put a couple of screws in whilst I just see, because I just want to see if we get a blue screen of death. Because if it's blue screen of death at GG, that's going to be the deciding factor whether I actually just continue working on this or not. Because that 480 milliamps that we still get after transferring the APU is not good. It's not good, unfortunately. Welcome, chat. Welcome. I did find a new USB cable. I still got the I still get that one that is just really long. BSOD means toast on the switch. Yeah, basically, yeah. It just means it's, so a blue screen of death is essentially that it's usually a fault with the APU or the RAM, as far as I'm aware. There are other factors. There are, but 9 times out of 10, it's one of those two things. I say even 99 times out of 10. That's the backlight plugged in. Let me plug this in. Okay. Plug in the battery. Here we go. Let's pull up our amp meter as well. Here we go. 3? Is that my PC? I think that's actually my PC right there. That's the only issue about having the same black cable now. Yeah, it was my PC. Okay. 3, 2, 1. The backlight's on, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. The backlight isn't on. So we're not even getting initialization on this switch. I swear I saw the screen go a different shade of black. But there's no backlight, so that can't be possible. Wait there. No, I don't think I did. Oh, wait, no, it's not working. Oh, yeah, the port's messed up on this, isn't it? I remember. Wait there. Wait there. Is that why maybe I didn't see the backlight? Wait there, wait there, wait there. Because the backlight maybe did come on. No, no backlight. No backlight, no backlight. 477 milliamps, straight to 477. So I don't get a display. So backlight not working. 474. Why? Why? Delilah. Oh, I haven't checked the RCM. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Let me plug it into my PC. It's a very good point. RVNR. Actually, I don't think that would be the case. Because the bad port's going to be annoying. I don't think that would be the case because of the fact it goes straight up to 480 and I don't get a boot. So that's the issue that we have, RVNR, right? Watch. When I plug it in straight to 480, that usually tells me bad APU. When I can actually get it to... There we go, 477. So it doesn't even do a boot. It just goes straight to 477. Straight to 477. So I don't think it is RCM mode. I feel like there's more with it. RCM consoles do that. Really? I didn't know that. Do they actually? I've never seen a working switch do that. Alright, let me load up Tegra real quick. Issue being, I can't tell if it's on. I can't tell if it's connected to my PC. I can't tell if it's connected to the PC. Oh wait, can I not? I can plug this onto the I can plug this onto the. I've got a whatchamacallit here. I've got a whatchamacallit. Wait a minute. Where's my little doodah dongle thing? How do I do it? I can't remember. Where's my little doodah dongle thing? I took it out. Excuse me. Where's my little You guys thinking, Joe, what are you smoking? There's a little slider. Here it is. RCM jig. Yeah. Here's the slider thing. It needs to go down here. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Could be left one. I'm pretty sure it's that one. And I need the actual jig thing as well. Roy, you sent me this, didn't you? Did you send me this, Roy? Or maybe I bought this. I can't remember. But this will help me tell me, this will tell me the state of the eMMC. This is not for hacking. I will caveat, this is not for hacking at all. This is simply for just being able to revive a Nintendo Switch. Simple as that. That's what this tool is for me. Anyway. Yo!
2
Overway.
years and going. Keep
My guy.
on bringing content.
Thank you very
Worth
much. I appreciate that.
watching.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. How do I turn this on? Can he even remember, you know? Can he even remember? I don't even know what I meant to do here. Does it charge through here? Oh, that's micro. Let me make sure this actually turns on, hey? Or does something. Does this do something? Flat battery? Yeah, that 190 is a flat bat. So I do need to wait for this to... Need to wait for this to turn on for a sec. Oh, I need a thingy as well, don't I? What do you call it? SD card reader. I don't want to be shorting those pins out. That's faux show. This is just gonna be a way of confirming that this switch is dead. Essentially. If I can see the eMMC and see what the situation is with it. Yeah, I just use a PC one, you're right. Just inject. Instead of using the jig. Can't remember if I need the SD card in or not. I don't think I do, you know. Right, let me plug it into the PC then in that case. Let's plug her into the PC. Oh, it needs a charge though, so let me charge first. Wait there, chat. Let me charge first. Got backlight. Yeah, I mean, it says that it's charging. Which is weird, because I've got, this is the eMMC for that, so I'm not too sure. I didn't even think it'd be charging. Not complaining. What is the model revision of the board? If it's HAD, that jig will not work. It will only work on HAC. This is HAC CPU 20, mate. Yeah. So it definitely could be RCM'd, hey? Recently getting into soldering and started to watch a bunch of your videos. I'm 13. Do you recommend getting into... Do you recommend I start getting into repairing or just buy faulty devices to make a profit? Oh, no, tricks. What I'd recommend is just play about with it, especially at that age. See if your parents or friends have got any devices that they don't want to use anymore and that they're going to chuck away or something. And take them apart and put them back together. Do not work on any working devices. Ideally, do not spend any money on it. Okay? I recommend that you get used to it first and have a play about it. And just be super careful when you are doing so as well. Being only 13 years old, make sure you understand the complications and the safety that you need to follow as well for that, okay? I might just get another battery. With the battery symbol, no way is RCM then. With eMMC, when eMMC is swapped to the console, not going to work with your battery. That's what I thought, RVNR.
Great new mini-series, Joey.
Thank you,
Always
Raw.
good to face the hoarding and declutter.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Wait, why have I even got a battery symbol on a random eMMC that I plugged into this board? How weird is that, RVNR? I've never seen that, have you? I did think that was a bit weird. I did think that was a little bit weird. I can confirm this is not the eMMC for this board, definitely. You swapped the eMMC by accident then? No, this is not the eMMC for this board. It's not. There's no way. This Nintendo Switch has been sat for years over there without any eMMC. And I've pulled this eMMC from this board. I literally done it last stream. This board has eMMC. And I have a battery charging symbol. Wow, that is super strange. Now that we're talking about it, that's so weird. Wait, is this going to boot? What? I know RVNR's probably just falling off his chair or something right now. Thinking the same as what I am. What? There's no way this boots. If this boots, then anything I've learned about Nintendo Switches is all a myth. There's no way. Okay.
Happy birthday JDT, party face emoji, starstruck emoji.
Stefan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you. Wait. This is now going straight to 471. This is the same symptom. Let me try the payload. Yeah, but I never seen the battery symbol RVNR review. No RCM device detected. Can't remember how this works. No, I don't have the original. I don't have the original. Let me see what happens now if I try and plug it in. Okay. So I can detect. Oh, maybe it's this that's faulty then. Maybe the eMMC is faulty and it's what's causing us to go straight to 480. Not the APU. After all that. Because the payload, it registers there. But if I put this in, and go with the battery back, well, at least that kind of makes sense. So maybe it's a corrupt NAND, not a corrupt APU. So now if I go ahead and try and plug it in, there's no RCM device. So I guess RCM mode is triggered always if eMMC is not detected. So wait, so it should though, shouldn't it? In theory, this device should I should be able to see it in RCM mode with the NAND detected. Yes or no? No. Okay. RVNR says no. Fifi and Mod says yes. So again, if I go back to ammeter, straight to 470, straight. No backlight. And this is a working board. I get the exact same symptoms on here as what I do with this one. I got a, wait a minute, I've got a question. What happens on this board? What draw do I get when I don't have the NAND? Out of interest. That's a bad APU. That's a bad APU. I don't necessarily think the soldering aspect was incorrect because we have the exact same symptoms as what we had before. So I feel like it's the actual APU that's faulty, unfortunately. I feel like it's the actual APU. Let me pull up my thermal cam and see if I'm getting some stuff here. I've got to be careful because it's really sensitive. This port's really sensitive. M92 signs a little heat. Top RAM. Oh, there's a little heat spot on the back of this. Wait there, chat. Where's that heat spot? Where are you, on the back? BQ getting hot, completely normal. Even without the battery connected. There's a bit of a heat spot around this RAM. Let me take the board out because I can test this without actually having the board in here. If you connect the battery, you'll see 0.48. Yeah, I'm right in thinking that everything just goes through the... that's why there's such issues on the eMMCs, right? Because everything goes through them. It's where the software's installed. Dark, hello. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you.
Celebrate.
Thank you. Very kind. Appreciate you. I forgot to start a discount today, but I've just ran it. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Why is this little chip getting hot? Why is that little chip getting hot, huh? I know exactly what chip this is, by the way. I've had them faulty before. Tempted to replace that because I know what they can be issues. I know they can from previous experience. Tempted to just replace it and see if that resolves our issue. This is EN2F. It connects to M90TT36 and the BQIC. I'm tempted to just replace this chip. Easier said than done, but still a doable thing. There's not going to be any shorts because I've got 15 volts coming through. I don't think we're going to have an issue with the chip itself being shorted, so I'm just going to take it off. I feel like maybe it's not doing a job that it's meant to be doing. Somehow. But it goes to so many different places on the board. I'd rather just get it off. Right, we look at this 3.3 because it weirdly gives off little signs of heat. I don't know if it's been replaced or not. Previous. Something's wrong with this board without the eMMC connected. Is the diagnostic. Where's my... Who's taking them? Got them. Thank you for putting them back. What temp do I run my soldering iron at? It depends. A range of 370, 420 or 450. Usually somewhere in and around those temps. Depends. Where on earth? My tweezers. Just had them. Sorry guys, got a bit of a stuffy nausea. I can't remember if this is it a 5x3? It's a 5x4. Is that one? Yeah, it is. It is. Trying to solder this chip on is an absolute nightmare, by the way. Not a nightmare, but it's tough. It's a tough one to do. Because of the area and because of just the area and because when you reball you use lower temps. You can just get a little bit messy. I don't even know if that's done alright, to be fair. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Do you know why? There was too much flux in the solder. Unless I'm tripping. Yeah, look. Can you see how the balls are different sizes? GG. Go again. There was too much flux in the solder paste. Really sensitive chip as well, by the way, chat. We have to dry out some solder paste. Just a little bit. Should be a lot less fluxy now. So when I go ahead and do this, we shouldn't see the balls jump around as much as what you did see them last time. Let me grab some wider tweezers as well. Help me out a little bit. Yo, a AO Primo, welcome. Hi, my name is also Joe. I do electronics. Lol. Happy to catch you. Let's go. Pewbury, welcome. Much better. See that one, chat? A lot messier, a lot less messy, hey? Clean. That's the difference between using flux in your paste and not. For reballing, specifically. I can't remember where pin 1 is on this one. I am pretty sure, however, it goes like this. That's how much flux I'm using. Now, the way that I usually like to use hot air with these is different to other chips that I do. And the reason is because for whatever reason, these, along with the backlight ICs and the fuel gauge, for whatever reason, I find it quite difficult to hold them down and do what I normally do. So I'll try now and see how this goes. Just to test my skill, essentially. Will I mess it up? Probably. Will I have to end up rebuilding this again? Probably. Maybe not. Should go into place now, watch. Wow, I think I got that pretty good placement. And usually I don't add too much flux under, but for these ones they're a little bit of an exception. Should be good. Yeah, it's an exception that I put flux under there, but that literally didn't move. Joey gone? Is it? Guys, am I still live? Feeder's fine. Me also. So it happened to a couple of people. You're fine. Lord the glove above on the dove! We're okay? Should wake some people up. Give this a nice clean. Nice clean. And then we come through with the microfiber cloth. Now again. A little bit hard on scrubbing. Yep. Do we get the same symptoms now? Imagine if we don't. If this was it, I will literally go and put my dressing gown back on. That's what I'll do. I'll literally go and put my dressing gown back on if that is the case, alright? Same issue, yes or no? Without EMMC. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Dodgy port. Same issue. I told you, RVNR. Let me plug EMMC in. See what happens. Get in there! Same thing with EMMC. So, our issue is actually with the board, not the EMMC. It could still be APU, but I think doing what I've just done, I'm going to actually confirm EMMC okay. But I can't get it to boot into Karte. So it could be that the board isn't great and neither is the EMMC. Because why can't I get it to boot? Why can't I inject the payload on this? What board revision is this? Ah, this is a HAD. That would explain it. So maybe this is actually okay. Maybe EMMC is okay. So this board is actually a HAD, right? Wait a minute. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Okay, they're still called HAC. Weirdly, the eMMCs on these boards are HAC eMMCs. So this is a HAC eMMC, and the board is a HAD. But does this look a different colour to this board? Shouldn't be a different colour, I'm sure. I'm sure it shouldn't be a different colour to the silk screen, or maybe it is, because that's a different colour as well. Look. That's a different colour for this eMMC to this board. Or is it? RVNR? Are the eMMCs always the same colour as the board? I don't think so, right? Because that looks like a darker colour on this board compared to the green lighter silk screen. Because I do think this is the eMMC for this board. I do think that. Oh, wait. I'm being a little bit stupid because I've put the APU from another board onto here with the eMMC. So it might be a little bit darker. That's fine. That's fine. Front page on Twitch again. Lovely jubbly. Good stuff. Producing other factories at other periods. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Alright. What's causing this to just jump straight to 480 then? It must be APU, guys. I might have to call it APU. I might have to. Because that's just not normal behavior. Without a battery or anything. It's just not normal behavior. Back now. Do you know what? When you say that, I do drop viewers. So I think there is maybe like a 10% that are dropping off. Maybe even a 20%. That's so strange. Because there is a couple of people saying it now as well. Oh, that feels fine now as well. Wait a minute. Ah, man, I'm so confused what's going on. Right, where's my, Oh, so confused at what's going on with this switch. I've spent a lot of time on it now, though. Maybe the port's dodgy. I don't think the port would give us the issue with the amp draw, though. I don't think the port would give us the issue with the amp draw. The amps like this, I don't think that's a port issue. I feel like that's a board issue, you know? Does the port look bad? See you later, Izzy. Much love. Not dropped for... Yeah, it's not dropped for a bunch of people. Strange, hey? And now we're back up. Viewers are back up. It is strange. No, I don't think the port is... I mean, the port needs to be replaced because it's not a very good one, but I also don't think it's responsible for the issue that we're currently having. You know what I mean? Does that mean it goes back into the loft or solid faulty? No, it'll be spares and repairs, this board. I don't think, again, the only reason why I think I'm canning this now, it can totally be a port that has hidden corrosion inside. Let me give it a clean then. Let me give it a clean. What, just that jump in milliamps like that? I don't think so, RVNR. Obviously, probably I'm wrong.
Can you explain what you're seeing now? Because in the top right I expected 470 if the issue was there. But maybe I am not understanding.
So, alright. You're right. Let me show you a board that doesn't have an issue. Because that is going to be the best way to explain this. But I don't think I have one. Because all of mine are donors. Except for the ones that I have literally built recently. Watch this. That's a very, very good question to Ryan. And I explained this in the course on school. Shameless plug. But basically, if I plug in a battery, so this Nintendo Switch, same Nintendo Switch that I just showed you, and I go to charge it, 470. Yeah, exclamation mark school in the chat. I've done like a basic fundamentals course on Nintendo Switches for $25, the equivalent of £18. So you can see that we have 470, which is quote unquote a normal boot for a Nintendo Switch if it goes on to second stage boot. This is not booting though. This is not booting. This is staying at 470, which isn't good. But the reason why is because I put the battery in and it's charging the battery. So the battery circuit, the charging circuit is now not attached, which is why we're only getting 15 volts at, 20 to 40 milliamps, right? So what this basically means, if I was to have a Nintendo Switch board that was okay, this would jump up to around about 90 milliamps and switch off within about 3 seconds, both sides. Whereas this doesn't do that. We don't have P13 attached, by the way. But I don't believe that's the reason as to why it's doing what it's doing. Can you see how it's jumping around with the milliamps? It's not stabilizing. So something's going on in this board where it should settle at around about 9 milliamps. But it's not. It's jumping up to like 20, 30, etc. If I could show you, again, a board. This one's... Oh, this one, because I haven't plugged the battery in. Here, look. So watch. This one's not got a battery plugged in. Watch what happens. What should happen anyway. 80 milliamps. 80 milliamps. Right there. This has got a bunch of other stuff plugged in. I just need a bare bones board. But technically we should see it drop down. Is it because I've got the card reader plugged in? Oh, it might be because of this. Let me try now. No, it's not. I think it's just because it's got so many things plugged in. No, this is a working board. When I say working, I use it to look at eMMCs. So it should work. I need to find a board now to prove my point. That's interesting. And I don't have... I mean, there's so many boards here.
Much appreciated explanation. Always
It wasn't
learning law.
It wasn't a great one. Right there. This one, any of these could have bad ports, but let me just try this, for example. No, 0. 0. Yeah, I need to show you properly, man, because that my explanation wasn't great. But I need to land. I need to land like an eagle. I'm like a bird, I on the way. I don't know where my zone is. I don't know where my phone is. This one might be alright. This one looks like a fully working board. I mean, I've got every single chip on it, except for the P13 USB BB. What happens on this one? Nada. Oh. I literally went to say nada, and then as I pulled it out, it started doing something. Ah, there we go. You see how it's like 5 milliamps? This board might be alright. Wait. Have I just found a working board? There it is. See that? That is a nice, normal, working board. So why on earth is that in my donor pile? Chat, we might have found our next switch. We might have found our next switch. That's a dodgy port as well. Oh, you know what? I'm just tempted. Yeah, I do have an eMMC for it. I'm tempted to just plug this one in. It's a bad port. But that's what should happen. Right, let me show you. Let me show you on, actually, a different ammeter, because this one, because the PLD one, PLD, the software that he has on it, for reasons, obviously, that he knows, it doesn't show, like, 0, it doesn't show 1 milliamp. Like, why would it? You know what I mean? You wouldn't really necessarily need to have that, but for my use case, I like to have that reading, so I can tell if a board like this is good or not. So, for example, look. This smaller ammeter should show us a bit of a better aspect here. Watch. 14 volts. You see it at 0.02. It's because the port's bad. Wait there. It's going to be different to my usual one. But you can see that it's 15 volts, 0.0 amps. But if I plug it in, it should jump up a little bit and then go down. Should. That's only that now because it's taken the ammeter itself is taking a little bit of power. Yeah, so that's not, I don't think, oh, see the thing is, right, I had an ammeter, I had this like locked down with an old ammeter that I used to have, but that one broke. So this one, for example, doesn't, yeah, 0.00, it doesn't, like the refresh rate of it isn't good enough to show me a good working one. Why is this not, why is this in a donor pile? That's the question on everybody's lips. All right, listen. Regardless, I'm going to call it with this CPU one, unfortunately. I replaced the APU, I replaced this bit of RAM, which eradicated our issue with this, but I can now, I think comfortably, I'll be able to use this board as a donor. I'll be taking the M92T36 and any other chips I have on it. Just because it doesn't have the fuel gauge, I don't believe that's going to be the issue and why we're having the weird readings. I don't think so. I don't think so. That could be because I'm pretty sure that is just regarding the battery percentage for the battery charging circuit, which is not something we're getting when we're literally just plugging in the cable. So I don't think we have to worry about that. Could be wrong. But yeah, the port, I'm a little bit upset because this was going to be quite a cool one. But as you can see, that's not a normal reading that you should get. Something's pulling current. I don't know what it is, and I've spent a long time trying to work out what it is, and it's and I've not done. Fuel gauge has to be present for the board to boot into the original OS. But fuel gauge doesn't have to be present to show on screen. RVNR, listen, if I put a fuel gauge on this and it boots, I'm coming to Italy. Are you sure that is the case? I thought fuel gauge was only responsible for the battery percentage. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate you. Level 1 hype train. Thank you. Thank you. 43%. Who was it? Primo, thank you very much for the Perone subscription. Are you sure? RVNR, do you think that could be the reason why I have my weird readings? I don't know why I kind of like bit my lip at you then. Sometimes I play with my, what's this bit called, chat? Not chin. What's this bit called? Goatee. Yes, you're right. Well, I thought goatee was like a style. Soul patch. That's it. I knew there was a name for it. Right. Oh, man. RVN, I swear. I swear upon things that are good and glorious, mate. If this works. Oh, I can't take it from that. Wait, which one was which? This one was missing. Okay, so it's that one. Oopsie. Yeah, that's fine. This one. Okay, this one has. I kind of want to look at this board because that, to me, is giving a good boot. I kind of want to look at that board. W question mark look on stream. So I'm going to keep that out. And I'm going to take a fuel gauge, as they call them, and put that on and see what the situation is. What's your situation to the nation? Gonna take you on vacation. Have you been replaced before, my friend? Because you don't look very well. You don't look very well, my guy. Welcome, by the way. Do you know what? I don't actually welcome people in enough, do I? So, yeah, welcome. Hope you're well. Come. I mean, there's a chip out of that now. I don't know whether I've just done that or... But yeah, hello. If you are new here, make sure you say hello. Because that would be cool. Oh. I don't trust that. That looks like a crack. Yeah, don't be scared to say hello. Introduce yourself. Where have you been following from? All of these fuel gauges look absolutely cooked. I trust you. You are the one. 'Cause you are the one. Yeah, that cap was from a thingy. When I say thingy, I expect you to know what a thingy is. Obviously, that was from a donor board, is what I'm saying. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train. I appreciate you. Level 1, 43%. Thank you. I did launch a discounts today for 2 hours for gifted subscribers only on Twitch. Can I think I'm going to have to... Wait there. Think about it. Oh. She gone. Do 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 do. As he throws them in a pile with such care. Yeah, they're donors. They're donors, chat. That's what you meant to do. That's what you meant to do. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Yeah! Let's go. Thank you very, very much to Ryan coming in with 5 gifted subscriptions. Thank you. I think there's a 35% discount right now. Thank you, my friend. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. 623 total subscribers now. Thank you. Legendary status, mate. Thank you. This one's 3x3. Yeah, there's a stencil for this one as well. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? I've been here a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Oh, what? Chat, these are my tweezers. Can you see the end of my tweezers here? Yeah? And then if I put those against my finger, right? So those are my tweezers. It's probably about the size of the end of my tweezers, right? And then if I show you my finger and the end of the tweezers, that hopefully will give you some sort of scale about how big this is. Let me put this brush under, right? Toothbrush. You know, you guys can relate to a toothbrush. That's the toothbrush. That's the chip. It do be like that sometimes. How much caffeine did you have today? Not a lot. I had a coffee at the start of the stream, but that was a while ago now. Somebody say coffee? Pog? I've made the same mistake here, which is this is going to be too dry. Too wet, sorry. Look at it. So I'm having to wait a little bit. Come back to it. Very sensitive chip. Very sensitive. Second can. 2 cans in one day, Tristan. I could never. My stomach could never, mate. Jeez Louise, Lord the glove above on a dove. I could not handle 2 monsters a day. I struggle. My stomach struggles with 1. You know what I mean? Now the fun part, to find out what way this goes. Can't remember for the life of me. Oh, it's got a lovely, jubbly pin 1 indicator. Wait. Is that flat? Did I solder that? Oh, I did. Okay, fine. Hot strawberry, now cold white. See you later. GG. Oh, chat, I was meant to tell you, by the way. I don't know if you knew or not. Do you remember when I made a coffee that time and I put jalapeno juice in it? And I said it was like this amazing thing. I really hope people knew that I was joking and nobody actually tried it, because obviously I'm not going to put jalapeno juice in a coffee. So I really, really hope nobody actually tried that, because I was meant to tell people that it was a joke in the stream and I forgot. Because the stream just like carried on. And now we're talking about coffee. I feel like it's almost right for me to tell you. It was meant to be a joke, but I feel like it went a little bit out of hand. Where on earth? Okay, I think I see pin 1. Is that pin? Pin 1 is the cross, isn't it? It's down the bottom right. Yeah. Yep. Okay, here we go. Right, let me just move this over yonder. And these tweezers are so sharp. Tiny bit of flux. I just bought 2 Red Bulls. Let's go! I thought you were telling the truth. No, I was fabricating. Yeah, I was fabricating. I apologize. That was bad from me. We've not had cats in a while, hey, on this stream. I feel sorry for my cats at the moment. They're very right there. They're very loved, obviously, but the attention has just been so towards the kids recently. Hold. Where's missing a component? Whoa. Okay, that jumped very far. That jumped very far. I don't know if that's in the right place. I have no idea. That done a big hop, skip, and a jump. Jumpy. Didn't it? Is it, chat, is that missing a component? That's missing a resistor, bro. Chat, was that there a minute ago or not? Or has that just never been there? Chat, has that resistor ever been there? I'm missing the resistor. No. No. Get. It was there. So where did that go? Is this the right board? Definitely is. You guys are saying it was there? Was there? You blew it off? I don't know if it was, chat. I think I'd noticed something like that. I'm not calling you guys liars, but I really feel like I'd noticed something like that, man. No, it wasn't, chat. It was never there. I wonder if that resistance plays. I wonder if that resistor plays a an important part as well. Ooh. The one that you saw was me probably when I took it off the donor board, chat. I think if you was looking at it. No, it wasn't there. I wonder what that does. I wonder what that little resistor does. Unless it's not populated. Pretty sure it was populated though. Alright, that's done. What happens now? Ready, chat? Here we go. Three, two, one. Okay, so we still have our this is still our random horrible little lines that we don't like. So no change, by the way. No change. Let me just put a battery. See if it jumps straight up. No change. Still jump straight up. I'll just hold it and see if I get a boot. I don't think I will. No, exactly the same. Exactly the same. No boot. So I still don't get a boot. Yeah, I think it's got to be EMMC or something, hey? Yeah, still exactly the same without EMMC. So I take that back again. It's not EMMC. It's probably something on just the board. Let me try again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I called it there with this one, chat. I'm honest. I think I have to, right? I think we called it. DOA. I tried that as well. I think I just put this in the Donaire pile. And we call it good. But I definitely tried with this. I put a lot of time into it. And I have to also ask myself at the end of the day, I know I get content. So, you know, it is a little bit, it's easier for me to do because I get the content out of it and I'm able to stream and make money from the stream, etc. So, no, it's not time wasted. But I'm getting bored of this one. Is what I'm saying. But I feel like it's the APU on this. But I'm still getting the same symptom even from the other board that I had. That's a very good point. I'm getting the same symptoms from the other board as what I do with this board, and I transplanted the APU from that to here.
Happy birthday.
So I actually think it's APU. I do think it's APU. Because you can definitely have an APU fault if it goes straight to that 480. It could definitely be it. Thank you so much, AAB. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm bored of the board, exactly. So I'll call it there. I'll call it there with that one. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense to call it there. I've spent a long time into it. What I do have, though, is a look on stream board. So this is probably going to be our next one. And this is a working question mark look on stream because the boot sequence I get, the boot sequence that I get from this seems to be all right. So I'll check that. And it's also got majority of the components except for a P13 USB. Oh, actually, I wonder if... Wait there. Do I get a short on the CPU cap? Knowledge learned, yep. No short on CPU cap, 567 ohms. Try it now quickly. No. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until next stream because we have to build suspense. That's how, is that how marketing works, chat? You have to build the suspense so people come back because I want you guys to come back, right? Is that how it works? Marketing 101. I think that's how we do it. I think how I rinse you is by getting you to come back, and that's how we do it. Is that right? I'll come back if you flex for us. Chat, I'm not flexing for you. There's no way on this planet that I am flexing for you. You see that in my TikTok story? I put that up on TikTok. So I'm not flexing on stream. No shot. No shot. I'm weak at the moment as well. I've not been gym since Monday because I was ill. That's why I didn't stream on Thursday. No way. But I'm going to be cutting soon. I am going to be cutting soon. Would you like a cat reveal before I go? Chat, yes or no? Would you like a cat reveal? Do you want a cat reveal? Yes or no? What happens? I was ill. I still got a little bit of illness now. One in the chat if you want a cat reveal. If I see 100 ones across both platforms, I'll go. I just spat everywhere. I'm really sorry if that came across on camera. There's no point in hiding from it. I'm really sorry if that came across on camera. I'm not usually a spitter. Honestly, sometimes, man. I wish I didn't speak. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Cat tax. All right. Let me go and get a cat. Like I said, they're quite naughty at the moment as well. And it's really... Chat, do you know I spent 60? No, 50. I spent £50 on 2 brushes because at the moment they're getting quite a lot of knots. Because they're big cats. They're getting quite a lot of knots. They're 7 now as well. They're getting older. So I spent 50 quid on some brushes because it's just like, it's been getting, especially my wife, it's been getting my wife down quite a bit because of, they're getting quite knotted. And the brushes are useless. Basically, I need a lawnmower. That's what I need. I need a lawnmower. My wife usually goes in with like scissors, you know, and touch wood for their whole lives. There's never been an accident, but it's just not the best way to do things, to cut the knots out. But I'll go and get them. I'll get one. I'll see whichever one's available. Could be boy, could be girl. All right. Could be boy, could be girl. Do you guys have a preference, or I just grab whichever one I see first? Boy's bigger. Boy is big boy. Girl is... She's very cute, to be fair. Girl's very cute. All right. Let me just see. Usually, one of them's outside the door. Are you here, cat? Right. Get ready for the cat reveal, chat. Let me wash my hands quick. Get ready for the cat reveal. All right. All right. Which one of you is going to come here first, eh? Which one of you is going to come here first? Where even are you? If you're under the bed, I'm not going to drag you out because you're probably really comfy. Nope. Right, they're not on the beds, which means that they're out and about somewhere doing something, unless they're on their bed, which I'd find strange. I can't believe I had to come downstairs and get you. Where are you? Nope. Hello, both of you. Which one wants to come up? Do you want to come up? Come on in. Come on in, baby girl. Wait. Come and say hello, mon frere. Right, incoming cat chat. This is my little girl. It's my baby. And she's going to be very blessed to come in this room because she always wants to come in this room. Always. I never really give her the opportunity to, for obvious reasons. Everything is off. It's my little baby girl.
Make her fix a switch.
I don't know about that. She's probably like, what on earth is going on here? This is the small one, chat. This is a small one. Can't eat that. Say hello. You want to get... Can't really put you down. Shall we go overhead cam and see how that looks? Don't eat anything, please. Don't... All right. Do you want to come down? Okay, yeah, because I don't need this being furry, to be fair. Come on, then. I'll see if I can get a reference for how big she is. That's her. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, my girl. All right, say goodbye. You're going to go to sleep on me. Ah, she's purring, bless her. She loves it in there. Right, see you later. Yeah, this is a small one. I'm going to put you on the bed, so you might be comfy. That's a small one. That's the girl. The boy. Oh. The boy's hands are as big as mine. Yeah, the boy's massive. He's very protective of his sister, you know. Very protective. That was Kitty Cam. The rule was that we wanted some dogs, but it was back in like 7, so it was like 2019, just before COVID and everything, and we both worked full time, and we didn't want to have dogs and work full time and not be around for them in the house and stuff. So we said we're not going to do that. And then my missus said, "What about cats?" I said, "Yeah, we could get some cats." Said, "However, because we're not getting dogs, I want big cats." That's why we got big cats. That's the one almost ripped your arm off. Rip my arm. That is the one that got scared when she was on me, yeah. I've still got that, by the way. Look. She got scared. Something jump scared her, and then she launched from me. We were having a really nice cuddle, and then something outside, I don't know if it was like a bike or something, and she just launched off of me. Lucky it was her, to be fair, because I wouldn't have had an arm if it was him. Okay. Yes, it is Izzy. Exactly that. Yeah, yeah. Height we don't trust you. Yeah, really, the cat is this big. Oh, I'm just really small. Chat, have you enjoyed today's stream? Yes or no? I'm going to shoot off. I'm actually going to put a little bit of the football on and tidy up the old workshop and do some of those bits. And I can wrap that up now. I can wrap up that video and get that out for Saturday. I'm a bit gutted because I thought I was going to be able to get it working, but it's what it is. Can't all be wins. Bengal, yeah, really low maintenance, but loud and vocal all the time. Yeah, I love that. One in the chat, have you enjoyed today's stream? Who's live? Is anyone live? Any fixers live? Because I know that Del Parts is sometimes live on a Sunday, actually. Yes, he is. Let's go. Let's raid my guy.
Internal Ethernet. Okay, everyone, we can
Nathan.
Around this.
Chat, we're going to raid Nathan. He does fixing as well, okay? I'll keep it open. All right. And we'll go and raid him and say hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you. And please go over and say hello on Twitch. But yeah, much love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one, guys, all right? I'm going to go over. Make sure you say hello. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Put in